Hey guys, welcome to your Flex and Flow session. Grab your yoga mat and a pair of 3 to 5 pound dumbbells and let's get started. Alright, so meet me on a tabletop. Shoulders should be above the wrists, neutral spine, and let's start with a cat and cow pose. Really press your spine towards the ceiling and then exhaling, bringing your stomach down towards the mat. Use your breath to guide you.
Her eyes are filled with water, afraid, alone, so far.
Then let's start to rotate from our wrists and our knees and just move according to what makes you feel good. Now come back to neutral, tuck your toes, and let's start with our very first downward facing dog. And press one heel towards the mat, walking that dog. Now come back to center and sweep your right leg up and tuck your knees in and bring your right foot towards the middle of your hands. Bring your knee down and stretch out your front leg. A bit of dynamic stretching, so just move forward and back and don't forget to breathe. Now plant your front foot down, curl your back toes and press down on the floor, raising your back leg up. Planting your left hand down onto the mat and twist up, reach up. Now come back to center into your downward facing dog and we'll do the other side.
A dream, a wish, she's gotta go for it now. She says goodbye, I'm done with this town. I gotta keep my head above water. She's a small town girl, young and pretty, caught a train to the city. One way, one way. She left behind all and nothing, start her life, fight for something. One way.
Now push yourself up into a downward facing dog and roll your spine one vertebra at a time into a high plank and down into a floating dog. Arching your back, look forward, shoulders planted onto your wrists, and take a nice long deep breath before we do it again. Now pressing back on our downward facing dog and then bringing the energy to our toes, bringing our heels up and then pressing down on the side of our feet, also pushing down on our right shoulder to stretch out the side of our body and then bringing it up to the left side. Let's do that again. Breathing into it. Long deep breaths, enjoying that beautiful side stretch. And down, back to our downward facing dog and rolling one vertebra at a time into our high plank. Alright, so this is where it gets challenging. All we're gonna do is lift our right leg up and down, slightly hovering over the mat. Keeping our spine long, eyes forward, shoulders above the wrist, and shoulders in line with your heels. all the way in one plane, lifting up and down, up and down. And then let's pulse. Up an inch and down an inch, keeping your plank strong. Now bring your right knee towards your left elbow and then extending it back. Still keeping that plank, sucking that stomach in, bringing it in and out, knees towards your elbow and out towards the back of the room. Whew, I'm starting to feel it. I don't know about you girls.
I just wanna love you, just wanna hold.
Alright, coming up, right knee to your right elbow. Now we alternate. Walk it out, babes. You gotta walk it out. Walk it out, walk it out. Keep that stomach in, shoulders strong.
I don't know what it is you do. I just want you.
And now we do it for the other side.
I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for my
Pulse it out.
day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. You better turn up. You better be.
And then again,
Watch me rocking if
left
I
knee
can't
to
stop.
left elbow.
If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my true love, true to love. Ooh, I love it. Crank it up, yeah, yeah. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this.
Then left knee to left elbow. And alternate.
Break it down like this.
Here's a bit of a rest. You can go down to downward facing dog.
Join in. You better
Or even down to child's pose. And just rest here and breathe.
We may be forced to cause a scene, make some trouble, baby.
When you're ready, step up. Come halfway up, arch your back, look up. Come down into a forward fold and then extend your arms, looking all the way up. And then leaning over to one side.
Higher level, turn it up,
And then the other. Really stretching out the side of your body. Then tuck your table in, push your hips forward, look towards the back. Enjoy that stretch. Come up before you dive all the way down. Forward fold. Halfway up, step back into your plank. Come down to downward facing dog. Take a breath. Then step into a low lunge, pushing your hips forward. Open up your hips. Chaturanga, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And let's do it on the other side, just to finish up our warm-up. Alright, now that we're ready, step your foot into the middle of your hands. come halfway up, grab those dumbbells, bend your knees, and raise those dumbbells overhead. Bring those elbows as close as you can. Do a bicep curl, a tricep curl, and a shoulder press. And again, that's 2. One more time. Bend over, drop those dumbbells for a bit. Elbows in, do a row, hands down, and step back into your plank, into a chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg, step forward, grab those dumbbells and raise them overhead. Come into a warrior, bend those elbows and do a reverse warrior, lifting one dumbbell up with one right beside your waist. Bring those dumbbells down and do a chaturanga, upward facing dog. Curl your toes back to that downward facing dog, lifting the other leg and doing the same for the other side. Warrior pose, reverse warrior, twisting down, drop those weights, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here and just relax. Great job, babes. And that was your first sequence. Relax. Remind yourself that you're very capable of finishing the session strong. And let's crush it. One more breath. And here we go. Bring one leg up towards the sky, knee to nose, and again up, and to your nose. One more time. And then step into the middle of your hands, grab those dumbbells, bring it up overhead. Bring those dumbbells down. Position yourself into a lunge, touching your knees down towards the ground, and doing bicep curls. I'll be safe, safe and sound. Looks like we've waited here for a long time. Looks like we've waited here for a long time. Looks like I've got to prove you wrong, 'cause it's a long shot. I'm in, I gotta let you prove. Now one more time. Now we serve the platter, making sure that your elbows is always close to your waist and pushing the dumbbells forward. Palms facing up, extending in front of you, really working your triceps, your shoulders, your back, your core, keeping that stomach tucked in, legs strong. Now step up to the top of the mat and do a squat with a bicep curl and a reverse lunge, alternating squats and opposite legs for that reverse lunge with a bicep curl. Got it all figured out, wanna do this right. There's no doubt in my mind, baby, you're the one. And tonight I am going all the way. But when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you. Ooh, 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 and all the things that you do. Ooh, ooh. One more time for this. And now we'll be doing squat pulses. Bringing your elbows as close as you can to your waist for that static row. And just stay here, maintaining your knee over that ankle. Alright, next we're going to be doing rotator cuff slides with a squat. So bicep curl, squat, simultaneously bringing your arms out wide, palms facing up, keeping your elbows as close as you can to your waist and bringing it back down as you squat.
The things I would say now, I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is
last 2 and 1. And now for some rolls. Sink down into your heels, booty towards the back, neutral spine. Draw your elbows as close as you can to your waist, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and pulse it out. Let's go.
The things I plan to say. Oh baby, what I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I plan.
2 more. Last one. And relax. Let go. Fall down. Halfway up. Rest. Feel the stretch behind your legs. Step back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Curl your toes and push back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Whew.
What I am trying to do is say I love you. So you think you were right?
Alright babes, I know it's a struggle. That was just one side and we have to do the other. Stay breathing, stay strong, we got this. One more breath. Now take that leg up. Left leg this time, knee to nose. Kick it up and back. One more time. And step into your hands, grab those dumbbells and lift it overhead. Strong warrior stand. And now for your hammer bicep curls and lunges. So palms facing each other, curling those dumbbells up towards your shoulders and tapping your hind knee slightly on the mat.
Keep on keeping on every night, way up in the clouds. The where will knock you down. You know there's emotion between us. Don't go cry about it. Don't go cry about it. You want me to take you in my trust.
2 more. Last one. And stay on that strong lunge. Now for some shoulder presses. Elbows down and pushing the weights up overhead. Really using and activating those shoulders.
Give it up, but you got to give it up, give it up. You got to give it up, give it up.
2 more babes. 1 more and rest. Sink into a squat and do your alternating hammer curl and reverse lunges with a squat.
You want me to take you in my trust. You got to give it up. You know that ain't the way, ain't the way. Oh, no.
We're almost there, babes. Stay with me. 1 more time. And now for rolls. Sink down into a squat. Pulse your way up with those rolls, babes. You got this. Elbows in.
Give it up. You got to give it up, give it up. Give it up, give it up.
Just give me a couple more and rest. Let it go. Relax those shoulders, relax your lats, stretch out the legs, fold in, breathe, and step back into the plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. You can stay here, take a few breaths, or come down into a child's pose. We have one last sequence, babes.
Since you told me what could become of me, I put together all the pieces, and now it's time for me to fly away.
Give me one last long breath. And come up into your downward facing dog. And again, raise that leg and then bring the knees towards your chest. A few more times. Step in, grab your weights, raise it overhead. Turn over to the side, bring your dumbbells in line with your shoulders, palms facing you, and open up. Palms facing the ceiling and lunge. If you can, extend your arms with those dumbbells as far and as straight as you can. Do so. I'm holding here 10 pounds on each hand and I'm having trouble. But if you can, extend as far as you can, opening your palms up towards the sky and lunge.
I put together all the pieces. Now it's time for me to fly away.
Now pulse it out. Whew, this burns.
What could become of me?
I know it's a struggle, but we got this. Almost there. A few more. And we're done. Drop those weights. Come up to the top of your mat. Halfway up. Fold back down. Relax. Breathe. And step towards the other leg so we can do the other side. Alright, time to open those palms up towards the sky. Get down on those lunges, really burning those arms, that leg, and pushing your weight on the heels of your front leg so you can really feel the contraction of your glutes. We're almost done, babes. Let's burn it out. Come on. A few more, babes. Give me one last one and we can rest. Arch up. Fold down, drop those weights, relax those arms, arch your back, and step back into your plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Curl your toes, downward facing dog. Breath in, and then just lift one leg right away. Draw your knee towards your elbow, lift it back up, and again, working on your obliques, that core. Step in, grab those weights. This is your last sequence, so we got this, babe. Bring it overhead and back down. Step towards the back. Face over to one side for some shoulder raises. Lunging back down, knee above your ankle, and then raising your elbows as high as you can above your shoulders and bringing it back down into a lunge.
We do this every day, we do this love for life.
One more, and then we pulse. Elbows above that shoulders. Keep it up there, babes. Really burning everything out. Pressing from your heels. Squeezing those glutes. Tummy stucked in. Woo! I know you feel it. Let's go. Rest. Drop those weights down. And guess what? We still have the other side. Arch your back. Fold down. Rest for a bit. And here we go. Step towards the back. Turn over to one side. And you guys know what to do. Lunge down. Pull up.
But I started thinking after you, we could be made for each other.
A couple more just to finish up. And we're done. Bring those dumbbells down. Step up. Arch your back. Relax those arms. Stretch out those legs. Bend over. Come into a plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Curl your toes, downward facing dog, and breathe. Take nice long deep breaths. Come down onto your knees and just slowly lay yourself down onto the mat. Feeling nothing but pride for yourself because you showed up for yourself today. Settle into your breath and go be that awesome boss babe today.
We're only human after all. Nothing could make us fall apart.